this is our costume closet.
They're not like wearing leggings and a hoodie every day, but they're certainly not uncomfortable. It's just a different style to get used to wearing.
22-year-old Hope Van Vliet is living the childhood dream of so many little girls. She gets to play dress up at work every day. She dons Victorian-inspired clothing as she guides curious tourists through the historic halls of Government House. And she isn't the first woman in her family to live out this dream.
My grandmother used to make all the costumes that the staff and volunteers would wear, and it's somewhere I just always wanted to work. It is so much fun. You get all the perks of being in this grand house from 1905, but you don't get a lot of the drawbacks. Like, I still get to go on my lunch break and play on my phone and text my friends, so I get the best of both worlds. It's a lot of fun.
Do you play like a specific character or just a lady from 1905?
I think I'm on character number 4 right now. I like to sort of mix it up. Sometimes I play certain characters, sometimes I don't. I play a maid some days, but they all have like a full backstory. They all have like a little notebook that I've written down everything in.
Do you make up the characters?
Yes. As long as it's someone that could have feasibly come through the house, or we have some record of someone like that being here at any point, we can go ahead and make that person a character.
What kind of things do you create with their backstory? Like, how in-depth do you go?
We go pretty in-depth because people ask very specific questions. So they want to know siblings, they want to know where you came from, how old you are, like what your parents do for a living, all of that.
Do you find it difficult to like memorize all of these facts and dates and statistics, or is this something that you're naturally curious about, so it sticks?
I was nervous about memorizing it, but it was pretty easy to learn everything. When we went through the museum the first time I was trained, you get a lot of information thrown at you, and then the next day you kind of go, oh, 90% of that stuck with me because it is interesting. So I just really enjoyed getting to know those little details that I didn't know before.
We hear ghost stories from so many of these historic spots within the province, so of course I had to ask Hope if she's ever seen a ghost at Government House.
I haven't, but I've heard plenty of stories, and I've even had visitors swear they could see a ghost right in front of them.
Do you believe the building's haunted?
I don't. I think I've been here long enough where I'm like, I would have seen something. I feel like I should have seen something by now.
There you have it. There's no ghost, just the wonderful memories Hope has of visiting this historic property with her grandma. At Government House, I'm Brittany Caffet, 650 CKOM.